Hi lovelies, happy Saturday to you. I hope you are well. I hope you are having a fantastic day. It has been quite a week, hasn't it, in terms of energy, and it's been a roller coaster. So it was bad enough that we had Mars retrograde in Aquarius, which is focusing all the energy on our relationships and looking back on how we've behaved in the past in relation to relationships and the actions that we've taken. Then we got thrown into Mercury retrograde, which is about communication, and again looking back on how we have spoken and communicated our truth with others previously. And then we had the full moon, and then we had the lunar eclipse. And I don't know about you, but I really did feel like I have been through a spin cycle of a week this week, and I was so glad that last night finally able to get like a good night's sleep and feel human again. So apologies for not making any videos in the last couple of days. I just really was not on point at all in terms of content, and being exhausted. I just didn't want to sit here and babble without anything worthwhile to say to you. So I guess the theme of the week for me really has been about change and about being catapulted into upgrading my life, upgrading my outlook and my behavior. And I feel that at the moment the universe is really asking us, those of us who say in our hearts that we want to be the best versions of ourselves, for those of us who are committed to that journey, this week the universe has asked you to prove it. You know, and a lot of the stuff that we have held on to, our beliefs, our fears, our doubts, our shadow has come up this week. It really has. I know it has for me, and I'm assuming because you are watching me and we are of the same vibration, I truly believe that a lot of this stuff will have come up for you too. So with that in mind, I just want to offer you some encouragement, some support, and some words of advice and love around how to cope through these changes, because our shadow self is trying to teach us something. Our shadow self is constantly talking to us. It is the part of us that is fearful. It is the part of us that doubts. It is the part of us that lives in fear, truthfully does. And it's kind of attached to our old reptilian brain, really. So millions and millions and millions and millions of years ago, when humans first started to evolve, we had a brain that kept us basically alive. It was designed not to rock the boat or not to change the status quo, but we've evolved since then. But the function of our brain hasn't really. So we can physically be paralyzed with feelings of procrastination and doubt and sabotage. But this week, I really believe that the energy of the universe has taken hold of that and has given us energetically a shake-up and a wake-up, and is demanding that we look at our shadow and we listen to it. Because if we don't, we're going to experience more suffering. We're going to experience more negative energy with regards to the experiences that we manifest and co-create into our lives. So I hope, although this week has been totally challenging in a lot of ways, it has also been a perfect opportunity for growth and development. If you can just get yourself into that space to see it with a little bit of detachment and a little bit of objectivity, and ask yourself, take some time out, be really gentle with yourself, particularly this week, because it has been a roller coaster, and just sort of reflect and ask yourself, you know, what is it that I need to learn? What is it that keeps coming up? What are the patterns that are destructive, that are not serving me? And you may find that they will be primarily around your interactions with others, because we are social creatures. We rely on each other, and we learn behaviors in our youth, in our past, in our childhood, in our back days, that we can keep bringing into our adult now. And in doing so, what we're doing is we're sabotaging opportunities and relationships. And I don't just mean intimate relationships, I mean work relationships, our families. You know, those things suffer when we keep when we haven't learnt the lessons of the past fully, and we haven't integrated the learning. And it's so easy to blame other people and point the finger outwards, and say, you know, it's not me, it's them, or just to choose to ignore the bits about yourself that you don't like, or to then turn victim, which is even worse, and going, oh, it's just the way I am, I'm always like this, and to play the victim. It's time to grow up. Okay, the universe is asking us this week, it really has commanded us to look at ourselves and to take accountability for who we are and where we are at. Okay, so my darlings, if you are joining me tomorrow, I'm doing a master's class, which is all about releasing resentments, regrets and rejections that we are currently holding in our energy body. And we will be doing that with the laws of the universe and the full moon tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT London time. If you would like to be part of that class, it will be an incredible healing journey. And if you are really ready to let go of some of the stuff that is keeping you stuck and you are feeling called to step up into the greater version of you, then I encourage you to come along and sign up for the class. Send me a direct message and I will send you the link for registration. And then tomorrow, 8 o'clock GMT, you and a load of other people will be joining me, and together we will be shifting that which does not serve you. So we will be saying goodbye to your resentments, your regrets, and the feelings of rejection that you may currently have. And I'm looking forward to holding the space for you using Theta Healing, which is one of my modalities, and the laws of the universe themselves, as well as our angels and our guides, our ancestors, and all the fairy beings, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, the non-physical energy, thank you, non-physical energy of the universe to hold the space for you as well. It's going to be incredible, and we will be harnessing the energy of the full moon, like I said, which is all about release and let go and surrender. So take care and lots of love from me, and I will catch you on the other side. Ciao. I'm off for dinner now. Bye bye.